What did they say?
They said, "This is very important. We are in code red."
And what did you do?
Then we sat down. Then Mrs. Level, she's the teacher that. Then she brought us to the music room.
Yeah, which I was in.
Yep. Then they went into there's these doors in the music room, and he went in there and he locked them. Then it said it's code green. And that's all.
Where did you hide?
We hid it in them doors. Then they were locked.
Like in the classroom?
Yeah, there was. It wasn't in the music room. It was in a closet. But it was a huge closet. It was behind it, and there's a whole bunch of shelves. And Bronson and them were sitting behind all these big speakers that were.
So you guys were basically in the same area.
Yeah, and then I was inside of a.
Well, hold on. I want you to tell your everything that you remember, but with more detail, because you're older and you know more detail. So that's it. That's all you know that happened.
Yeah.
What do you think happened? What did you hear while you were in there?
I heard like these chains and the footsteps.
Maybe like keys.
Yeah, the keys and stuff.
Okay, so other than what you saw, but what do you think happened? Why do you think that we go into lockdown?
Do you have any idea?
Not really. That's all I really know.
That's all you know?
Yeah.
All right. You didn't talk to Kobe about this, so all right. So now from this morning, from the bus all the way through.
So I got on the bus, and then we waited on the bus, got off, then we had the morning recess. When we went in, we took our stuff off, and then we got into the classroom, and then we did our math, and then we went down to music, and about half an hour into music, it said that there was a code red, and then we got there.
What's a code red?
Where somebody is in the school with something that could hurt us.
Okay.
And then once it said code red, we went in to this closet, and then I sat in this cubby hole thing, and then all the other people were in what I was in, and then about half an hour when we were in there, Bronson and a whole bunch of other kids came into where we were.
Yeah, they were my book buddies.
Book buddies.
And then when we were there, we had to be quiet, and then we got done the code red, and then when we got out there was a whole bunch of police and all that over the school.
So why do you think you went into code red, in your own words?
Because there was a guy because it was voting and somebody came in with something that could hurt us or something.
Well, I know, but so you have no idea what actually happened?
No, because we didn't see the guy.
Okay.
No.
So do you know anybody who did see the guy?
No.
No?
Did teachers give you guys any details and
No.
talk to you?
Mr. Pone said that there was somebody that was outside with something, and then he tried coming in, and then the police came.
But after it happened, did Mrs.
Yeah, he didn't tell us all the details because we had to go to every classroom.
Yeah, but I mean, did Mrs. Crowley or Mrs. Works sit down and talk with you guys at all?
No.
No?
No.
Didn't have time, Carrie. It was it moved quickly.
Were they nice? Did they make sure that you guys were okay?
Yeah.
And was the cubby hole that you were in, did it have a door?
What? No. It was open.
Did you guys was anybody scared and like crying at all?
No.
I only cried one time because I was scared.
Yeah.
That's okay to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't cry. I was quiet. I was sitting there really
Then
quiet.
after I cried, I been really quiet. And I just sat
It's
down.
okay to cry when you're nervous.
Here's a
and
question, Bronson. What when you were crying, what were you worried was happening? What were you
scared. What were you
thinking?
thinking when you were
Like
crying?
the guy would look in and he had like a jackhammer.
A jackhammer?
Yeah, and he would break the window. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that would be pretty scary.
Yeah, it would.
What were your thoughts, Kobe?
That somebody was going to come in with something that could hurt us, and it would really be tragic.
So you kind of did you compare this to something else that you've seen recently?
No, yeah, on TV,
Yeah. So you were worried about that? Because that's a pretty big worry. But you still weren't crying?
No.
You were scared though, right?
Yeah. No.
How were you feeling? Were you thinking, were you wondering where your brother was?
Mhm.
Were you worried about Bronson?
Yeah.
Did you get to see him come into your room?
Mhm.
And did it make you feel a little bit better knowing?
Did that feel good, Bronson, knowing
Yeah.
that your brother was there?
Yeah.
Makes you feel safe, right?
Yeah, then I saw,
Because if
when
he
I
would
went
have
in,
came in, I would have at least, if he would have tried to come hurt us, I would have at least gave him a punch or something.
Tried something?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
or I
rather
would
you
take
would.
music. Take like
They
this
had
metal
the
speaker.
Him with a
speakers.
saxophone?
They had the speakers and stuff, and I could take one of those and at least chuck one at him.
Hmm.
I would want you guys to just, if someone ended up coming in, I would want you guys to just
Hide and be as quiet
and
as you
do
can.
not speak, do not breathe. I mean,
And plus, I would be the first one they would find because I was in the first cubby there.
Yeah, and Mama, guess what? I didn't even cough in the meal.
no, it's good. You have to be very quiet because
Mhm.
it's like
I held
playing
down like
against
a
you.
million coughs and everybody, and then there was 5 people in there and they got in trouble for talking.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, you
that's-
can't be talking. That's not like
not
waiting in line for lunch.
Yeah, but-
This could, it's serious stuff.
Yeah, and it's kind of like hide and seek, and you have to be quiet.
Except you don't want to get found.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to be found in hide and seek either, but when you get found in hide and seek, you laugh. But when you get found in a bad situation, that's probably you don't laugh.
And this person was bumping into the door that was in the closet. Because then when they were doing that, we went in the closet.
Oh, the person that was
Yeah.
in with you kept bumping against
Yeah.
the door. People don't understand. Kids don't understand how serious things can be sometimes.
No, my book
And
was.
Billy left like not even 5 minutes after a whole bunch of, they had like 40 kids' names lined up that were leaving.
Yeah.
Then the speaker came. Then there was like the office lady called down like this bunch of people, like
Mhm.
kids.
Were you hoping you were gonna
Yeah.
get called to leave?
Mhm.
Yeah. Were
Because
you glad when you
yeah.
heard your names
Yeah.
called?
Yeah, and what if he came again?
Mhm.
Yeah,
That was one of your worries.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he probably would have went to jail for that.
I know.
I
You
know,
guys
but
always know that if something bad's gonna happen or something like that happens, that you know that Mom and Tony will always be there to get you and take care of you.
Grandpa always watches the news, so.
yep. Sometimes stuff happens before it's on the news, though, because this isn't on the news yet.
Will it be tonight?
I'm sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure
Maybe
it will be.
the first place it always is Facebook, because
That's where-
people see something, they write it. It goes up there, and all their friends see it, and all their friends see it, and all their friends see it.
Yeah.
And finally the whole world knows.
Exactly. The first place that we looked to find out what was going on was Facebook, and when that's what we saw something, and people didn't know what it was, so it was really scary for us.
Yeah, and what if your friends thought we got home?
I was very nervous.
I
I just
know.
wanted to be there with you guys and hold you.
Yeah, we were worried.
Tony,
I was
if you would have
scared.
came in, would you have heard him?
Oh yes.
He would probably take his wing and go. That
Yeah.
would hold.
We still don't know the story. Like, we don't know what was going on or what happened, but we just heard a few different stories, so we don't know what's real. and
No,
what's
we
fake.
didn't see the guy, so all we saw, we looked out the window in the library, there was this guy in this Boston shirt, this Boston sweatshirt, that's all we saw.
Yeah. We'll wait for the details to come out, cause
And then, but we were, when we went out in the hallway, there was police in the hallway.
Yeah, like, one of my basketball coach was the police.
it was.
Yeah, I saw him going to talk to his son, and he had handcuffs on his back, and he had the gun.
Did
But
all
when you
the
see police, you should be happy
Yeah.
because the police are there to help you and protect you.
Do you think that the police did something about him?
I'm pretty sure
We'll
they
find
did.
out. We'll find
We'll
out.
find out on.
I don't want to tell you anything because
We don't
everything
know.
that we heard was just people didn't know, so they were guessing. And that's the last thing you want to do in a situation like this. All right, is there anything else you can think of? Anything? Good. I think we pretty much got it all.
Yeah.
All right.
We didn't really see the guy.
Hmm. Alright, well, that's good. I'm glad that everything turned out okay.
Proud of you guys for being brave.
Yep, alright. Good job.